Hello.
It's all about Ghanaian languages. It's all about Ghanaian languages. It's all about Ghanaian languages.
Hello, good day wherever you are. Welcome once again to Your Highness TV. And today we are going to learn the Proverbs in the Ga language. This is the second part. The previous part was with my grandma, where she was teaching Proverbs in the Ga language to people. And in this one, I'm going to continue the proverb lesson. Okay, many people wish to learn Proverbs in Ga. Okay, so this video is in a playlist called Advanced Ga Lessons, and in this playlist you can find lessons like influence of Portuguese and Dutch in Ga, Ga versus Dangbe 1, 2, 3, and many other advanced lessons. Now there are cartoons for language practice on this channel. You can easily find them in the basic Ga playlist. There are intermediate Ga playlists also on this channel. So when you come on this channel, Huniah-Yourhighness TV, you will see home videos, short playlist. At the playlist you can find the playlist. Now I have festival videos where I teach about Ga culture and festivals using videos and documentaries. All those things are on this channel. Many people don't know this, so I felt I have to let you know this. Fast forward, let's not waste time. Let's just go straight to the point. So our first proverb is Gidi beche. Gidi beche. Literally, to rush doesn't have an owner, or rushing doesn't have an owner. What does this proverb mean? It means to tell you that patience is the key. Be patient with everything. If you are doing something, don't just rush it out. Take your time. So the Gans will say Gidi beche. There's another Ga proverb that goes like Beni yo wala miye ehinfe jatani egbo. Beni yo wala miye ehinfe jatani egbo. Literally, a dog that is alive, or a dog that you have alive, is better than a dead lion. That's to say, a bird in hand is worth multiple that you don't have. That is to say, be content with what you have. If you have something, okay, just be content with it. You don't need to go after something that you may not have. And also, what you find benefits in that you have at the moment is better than something that you are going to chase, which obviously you wouldn't even find any benefit. Or more to say, the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know, something like that. There is another proverb that goes like Ake hingbe kome kwe tomi. Ake hingbe kome kwe tomi. That's to say, you don't put all your eggs in one basket. But literally, it's a way to say, don't use one eye to look into a bottle. So whenever you this proverb is a way to say, whenever there is a situation, try to analyze both sides. Whenever there's an issue, don't just don't look at one angle and use it to judge the situation. Okay, don't judge issues or situations from one angle. Judge it from multiple angles before you come to a conclusion. If there's a situation at hand, don't just be quick to run into conclusions. Take your time, understand before. It's more of say, don't just judge things. Don't just be in a hurry to judge, because if you're in a hurry to judge, then gidi beche. So this is where these proverbs come in handy. There is another proverb that goes like Je money mi efu, ji money kengan ekpe here. Je money mi efu, ji money kengan ekpe here. To understand this proverb, in the past, most people, when they are going for war, they smear their faces with this black substance. So the Ghanaian man is saying that the fact that somebody has smeared the face with a black doesn't mean it's angry. Some people are angry and they are good at concealing it, and they can be very dangerous people. So not everybody that is angry with you, you will see it physically. Some people, they have hidden motives. Yeah, that's what they can mention. So sometimes whenever you are going to confront somebody, Ghana people will tell you that don't confront. So there's a proverb that goes like, Gahumi bile koyo tradani orio. Gahumi bile koyo tradani. As a Ghana child, before you can confront someone, don't just be in a rush. Because we Ghanaians, we pride ourselves in somebody have done something to you, forgive the person first. Second, forgive. Third, then you can confront. But sometimes we say don't confront in an angry manner because confront the person, but sometimes take your time. It's not all the time they are supposed to be angry during confrontations. So these are some values of the Ghana people. So you realize that a typical African or Ghanaian, if maybe you are doing something they are supposed to be upset, you realize that initially they don't get upset, because they will give you space. And it is a value of the Ghana child that don't just say something and open your mouth to talk. No. You realize that most Ghana pages, people go there and type rubbish on their pages. Sometimes the blogger will not comment, not because the blogger is afraid of you, but it is our values. Sometimes just ignore and go. The fact that you feel you can confront someone doesn't mean you should confront the person. Let the person go. Don't mind the person. At the same time, we have another proverb like literally, you don't make a decision based on one person. You need 2 or 3 people to come and join for you to make that advice. You need 2 or 3 people to join. So don't just make decisions on rush, or don't just sit down, make a decision and feel you're always right. You are not always right. Sometimes you need to listen to other perspectives. That's what the ancient Ghana people are trying to tell us. Listen to other perspectives. Don't just think your perspective is always correct. No. Listen to other perspectives. Judge from their point of view. And you excel in life. There is another proverb that goes like, Mofemo ogbokumi olemo. Mofemo ogbokumi olemo. Mofemo, everyone, it is your cavity or your tooth decay that you lick. So nobody will lick your tooth decay for you, but you will lick your own thing. It's a way to say your rotten tooth is your mat. So you are the one. So it's a way to say whatever situation you are in, you are the one who knows what you are in. You are the one who understands. You are the one who feels it. If there's a problem and it's your problem, find ways to solve it. You find ways to solve it. Nobody understands you better than yourself. It's a way to also say that if maybe you have a wayward child, don't just say, oh, this is a child, he's playing. Inga will say, no. Correct the child now that the child is young. So when he grows, he will be a benefit. But if you don't correct the child and you are doing the day means it's just a kid. Let him feel free. The child will grow and you are the same person who is going to face the consequences of a wayward child. So you try to correct the child. You don't allow the child to go wayward. No. You try to correct. You try to discipline your child. You try to make sure your child is beneficial to the society, not to grow up to be a menace. So if it's a good agboku, you will lick. If it's a bad one too, you will lick it on your own. There is another proverb that goes like Sangoli ekakungwenda. The kite has never been stuck mid-air before. It's a way to say to every situation there is a solution to it. There is another proverb that goes like Fio fio ni adidonke yogbe tue. Little by little the housefly eats the ears of a dog. So it's a way to say patience. Patience is the key to success. If you are patient, you'll be successful. Another way of saying this is Trishitoji kunimieli. Patience is the key to success. So you can say fio fio na don't care your betwe or Trishitoji kunimieli. Trishitoji kunimieli. It's also the same as patience is the key to success. We have another proverb that goes like Adamo ngbe mi afamo ngbe. You don't stand in thorns to uproot stones because they will pierce you anyhow. It's a way to say don't solve a situation whilst in anger. Cool down, because if you are angry you will worsen the situation, but if you cool down and you solve it. So whenever there's an issue, don't be in a rush to go and solve it. Sometimes step back 2 to 3 days, calm down, then you solve. Also, there is a trend where people, so let me give this advice. There's a trend where, this is due to social media. Maybe I'm talking to you, and maybe you are upset, so you read the text in your mood. Now text lacks mood. Text is not a natural communication. Texting is an artificial communication. So whenever somebody is texting you, maybe the person may use emojis, but even the emojis may not even communicate the person's actual mood. So maybe when somebody texts you, this is a free advice, and you perceive anger in the person's voice, don't just assume that the person is angry. Sometimes you can take the phone, call the person. Oh, I read it this way. Is there anything wrong? The person can be like, oh, no, I'm not angry. Actually, this is the mood I was using. Because sometimes I go on social media and then somebody will write something, and people would be assigning mood or tones to the person, and sometimes I may read it in a calm one, and I realize that somebody will read it in an angry manner and start passing comments which are not supposed to be so. And I'm like, this education must be done. Don't assign mood to people's texts, because whenever somebody texts you, it lacks any form of mood. So read it in a neutral mood. Don't get angry with somebody just simply over text message, because for all you know, the person was even calm, or the person is having a lot to deal with but had to text in a hurry. If in person the person communicates with that angry tone, then you have a basis. Otherwise, you have no basis. So this is a free advice. Ko ni ehele boda ato le kushala. Ko means forest. Ko ni ehele boda ato le kushara. The forest that once saved you, you don't call it a rotten forest, or you don't treat it as a rotten forest. Indirectly, be grateful. If you are an ingrate, then you are not worth being called a human. Because in the trying to say, be grateful for everything people do for you. Now, somebody may be like, I'm expecting money, and you gave me a pen. I'm saying, no, you don't know the ordeal somebody went through to get you this. Maybe anything people give you, try to appreciate it, even if it doesn't meet your expectation. The person went through something to get it for you. If your mom, your dad gives you only maybe 2 plates, maybe morning and evening, couldn't get you that, maybe you don't know, work is not going well, maybe they are struggling. Calm down for them, help them, but don't just go angry and be screaming your head off. Maybe you have a friend, your friend promised to help you, but your friend couldn't get the amount he or she, but help you something small. Be grateful. For all you know, the person is dealing with a whole lot. that you have no idea of. So kone helebo down. Once the person has saved you before, atole koshala. If somebody has come to your aid before, never turn your back and be ungrateful to the person, or call the person a bad person, or say, what at all did you do for me? Just this. No. There is another one that goes like Babilo elekolo helache. The hunter doesn't know a sick or crippled animal. That's to say, if somebody wants to come for you, or if somebody wants to attack you, trust me, the person doesn't care your situation. The person is coming for you. Then another one that goes like, if an animal will bite you, then it's in your clothes. It means to say, if something bad happens to you, or if somebody somewhere attacks you, you can't identify the person, know that the attacker is close to you. If somebody comes to steal from you and it's beyond your imagination, just know that somebody close to you is part of the, or somebody who knows about you was part of the arrangement. Anything before something bad will happen to you and you perceive that it was an attack, then somebody close to you probably gave information of you out. It's something that Ghana people say. So Ghana people say that if somebody will attack you, the person doesn't care, the person is coming for you. So sometimes you need to conceal some stuff. It's not all the time you flaunt your wealth and stuff on social media. Sometimes you need to conceal it to safeguard your peace of mind. This again proverb that goes like, ke dale na ke yo manche be kule shuoji manche. If it's by weight or by height that we use to install someone a king, then the elephant should be the king. It's a way to say, before somebody will be given a position, they look at the person's talents and capabilities, not just age or wealth or something. They look at the capabilities. This is also one of the proverb. There is another proverb that goes like, ke obu bulu hingme ke o pele. In Ghana, you say bu hingme means to signal somebody, like to signal the person. But when we say o pele, more like we have an eye that we make, like this smirky eye, all that. So the guy say, ke obu, if you are signaling the fool, he says you are insulting him. That's to say, no matter what you do, fools don't take note, or imbeciles don't take note. There is another, is the same as Obudan Kadino. Obuda means animalistic behavior. So Obudan Kadino, anyone with an animal or anyone with an animalistic behavior, do not take note of things. When you are trying to advise them, they see it as an insult. It's a way to say, when you are on social media commenting or sharing advice, the ignorant will always take it as an insult and come attack you, whilst the wise will learn from it. Anything you do, ignorant people will come after you, whilst the wise will learn from it. Kobu bulu hingme keke okpela lo obuda le kadino. So Buddha kadino that explains like, don't do this, and so you come and do it. Don't do it, you come and do it. Obuda kadino. So in Ghana, where the word Obuda is more of an insult, that means you have an animalistic behavior. Obuda. Okay, so I just want to chip in this before we continue, because it's just going to continue like that. Just know that there are lots of Ghana books on my blog, as you see on the screen, and you can easily use the link to go download. When you go there, you see the bookstore, just go to the bookstore, and there are about 42 articles there about Ghana. Just read them to learn more if you are new to Ghana. Also, my book Know Ghana Better, purchase a copy to support anything I'm doing. If you're in the UK or Germany or in the European Union, you can easily request a copy and it will be delivered to you in less than 48 hours. Akeshajo, Emma Abongo. You don't just use any type of food to build Abongo. Abongo is a very good structure. That's to say, let skilled people do the works that they are meant to do. Don't just put somebody there simply because if you due to favoritism or something, but assign the jobs to those who are skilled to do it. Okay, so maybe you're an employer, you know this person is skilled, but then you are going to overlook it and then just put anybody there simply because you find the person. No. Ake shajo ema abongo. Ake to ha clan shito. Ake to ha clan shito. This is to say, you don't give the goat to the leopard to keep it. In the Ghana people, when we first came to Accra Plain, it was the leopards we were seen all over, and we call them clan. So aketo, you don't give the goat. Ha clan shito. Shito means to keep. Aketo. Ha clan. So you don't give a goat to the leopard to keep. The leopard will eat it. So I believe you can guess the meaning. Know people and know what to give them. Don't just look at maybe somebody who you know is a glutton, then you go give the person food. Whatever people deserve, just give it to them. Don't just overlook it and be like, oh, this person does that. No. Know the person and know how to deal with the person. All right. We shall pause here so that you can assimilate this. The third part of this lesson is coming right after.